All right, man. Mel Kiper got the Detroit Lions selecting Jalen Carter, number 6. He calls the Lions being aggressive, and then at number 18, he got them taking Michael Mayer. Now let me say something about the tight end, because I ain't really about to make it about the tight end at all. Let me say this about the tight end, bro. Y'all might not know Zelstra, Brock Wright, and James Mitchell, but we do not need another tight end, bro. You know, I like Michael Mayer. He a beast. Watched him as a freshman since Notre Dame, but that's just not, that's just not a need, bro. That's just not that's not a need. I think we good with our 3 tight ends, and y'all people may not know their names, but they did have more production out of that position, especially when TJ Hawkinson left. But I mean, like I tell y'all before, between the top 4 guys that I've seen, I'm gonna do some more research too. But it's like is Bryce Young, no particular order. Bryce Young, Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson, them the top 4 for me in no particular order. And it's a drop off. There's a drop off after that, and kind of want to keep the corners out of it too, because you historically don't take corners that high unless it's like Deion Sanders, somebody like that. But I mean, you just gotta check his background. That's it. If his if some of the background check you doing on Jalen Carter is speaking to what you've seen since the car accident and the scouting combine, since all that, then you stay away from them, because anytime you get to somebody 300 pounds plus, laziness, contempt can play their way right out the league. You gotta hope that he keep his weight right around where it was at, and you don't want him you're not drafting him just to be a run plucker. You drafted him for his ability to do everything, to get after the quarterback, to stop the run, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So that's what you'll be picking him for, and you need him to have his mobility, his tenacity. If I'm gonna give you this money, are you gonna make more decisions like you did? And people say, well, you made a decision after winning the championship. It was a bad collective decision by everybody involved. Let's call it what it was. It's a bad decision by everybody involved. But who's to say another guy you get the money to who does reckless stuff that we don't know about and he mess up? So you can't say because somebody got a track record that you do or don't know of what they will or won't do. It's somebody that Dwight Howard was a devoted, hardcore Christian. And he got a taste of the NBA nightlife, and guess what? He went he went on a rampage. That lifestyle turned him completely out. So you never know. You never know. And to me, just knowing what he can do is worth the risk. But if Kirby Smart, obviously his head coach is not going mess his recruiting up and throw guys up under the bus, and guys go like, damn, that's how Kirby getting down. If I make a mistake, Kirby gonna mess my money up. So maybe it ain't the most objective point of view coming from Kirby Smart, but he said he brought it every day, and everybody deal with pressure different. Everybody deal with the pressure different. And you see Brandon Miller, he facing what he facing, he dropped 40 points. Kobe going back and forth to trial, dropping major buckets. So I'm not sure Jalen Carter had ever been in that position before. I don't know what you talk to the young man, invite him to dinner, spend a week with him, whatever, weekend with him. What happened for you to blow up from there into the combine? What happened? You wasn't in jail but a few hours, and you want to know why weren't you working? Was you stressing over this situation? There's so many questions to be answered. But if he had a colossal slide, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, but there's a huge gap off between him and the next defensive tackle. I mean, it's the Atlantic Ocean. And maybe if Brian Brees never got injured, it probably wouldn't be that big a gap between them, or the other did. Some people like to do from Pitt because he ran fast. That don't mean shit. Really, you got a 5-yard window, if that, when you playing on the inside. So, but question, I think it's a drop off, and I think a lot of Lions fans still want him. Some people say, "Oh, it's Nick Fairley all over again," and Nick Fairley had injuries. He had some maturities. I think he went the JUCO route too. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe Nick Fairley went the JUCO route, right? So, yeah, I think he went the JUCO route. So, but like I said before, your past demons can't always dictate your future, moves. I will say that. Your past cannot always dictate your future. So, I mean, even when you talk about the tight end, I mean, Mayer go on to be Tony Gonzalez or Travis Kelce, some shit, you're going to be kicking yourself. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm still, there. Now, if he there and there's a Will Anderson there, or there's a Bryce Young somehow there, or there's a, guy that you equally like as much, Tyree Wilson there, I mean, obviously you might just say you just get a nod to the other guy because of what's going on, but I think you gotta talk to this man in person, spend some time with this man in person, maybe spend a weekend, whatever the rules say you can spend in person, speaking with his family, going to see him, checking, doing your due diligence around the program in high school and see what type of character he truly got. And if, things check out, I just think the talent is the risk is too good. And, we all can turn around and Brad Holmes take a risk and he don't turn out to be good. And we can all blast Brad Holmes, but you can play this video back and see what I said. So, social media, you can put a person's name in and put somebody else's name in, a keyword in, and pull up exactly what they were saying. So, I think the majority of Lions fans just like the talent. It's rare that you get the talent that meet the need. You might have a number one overall quarterback that might be good, but talent-wise, it might be a running back that's just as good, that might be better. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's value for position. But you look at the value of this position, you saying, man, you got Jalen Carter here, a definite need, and the talent is all climaxing at the same time. It's just a rarity. And if he slides to them, I mean, I think that complete what they doing. Anything Anazor can give you and Isaiah Buggs give you, it's just, at that point, it's icing on the cake. And if you do end up with him and he does his job or whatever, you do pick him, I guarantee you that Anazor gonna come back kicking ass and taking names. Again, but if you don't take him, you get somebody lesser that ain't as good, Anazor ain't gonna be shit. Mark my words. But if you can get Carter and Anazor can kind of make a full recovery, ooh, shit. Cause it's gonna get nasty up in that boy. There's gonna be a lot of furniture moving up front. Cause what Anazor was doing that preseason game versus Pittsburgh, bruh, and he wasn't even 100%. It's gonna, yeah, I mean, ooh, it can get real filthy out there real quick. Real quick. So, real quick. But we'll see. A lot of people say, I like the guy from Northwestern. I got the guy from Pitt. The guy from Northwestern wasn't on nobody fucking radar. He just ran fast. Can he play? Pitt, you got Aaron Donald come from Pitt. They, around the same size, but he ain't Aaron Donald. Hate to break the news to y'all. But, who ain't too many are? What, 0.5% in NFL? Historically is that guy. But if he anything close to that guy, hey, I ain't mad at it. I see somebody take him at 6. I said, you reaching. Brian Brees, a lot of people like him. Got injured. I think his previous year film was better. 6'5", what, about 289, 299 or something like that. I don't know what he weighed in, man. Big, and pretty slippery. He pretty slippery too, dude. I mean, if he can get 100%, he got a motor on his ass too. I mean, like I said, I didn't like him at 6. I said that from the beginning. And people took it to the point where I didn't like him at all. I ain't like him at 6, but at anywhere 10 and below, But Miles Murphy, another guy, man. If you want to stop the Justin Fields and the Lamar Jacksons and the athletic quarterbacks of Jalen Hurts, Murphy is probably essential to that happening as well too. So Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Peace.